Anyway, you see the jawline popping. But anyways, you see the title of the video, y'all see the title of the video. Make sure y'all drop your questions. I'm about to log in right now. Give me a second. I'm about to log in so I can answer the questions that you guys are dropping. But as you see from the title of the video, it's why you struggle with discipline, why you guys struggle with both discipline and obviously chicks. It goes hand in hand, bro. The shit goes hand in hand. Y'all don't understand. Like, discipline just means it's the highest form of self-love. All it means is that you love yourself. And by the way, my computer was tripping. So obviously, I've been going live on my phone, but I couldn't upload a video today. I tried to upload a video today. I couldn't upload a video today because my computer was tripping. But it's all good. It's all good because we're here. We're here. Make sure you drop your comments. Drop your comments. Drop your comments. I don't know why I can't pull it up right now. I can't pull up the live. Give me a second. All right. Make sure I drop your questions. Drop comments. And yeah, of course, link is in the description for workout programs and one-on-one coaching. I know y'all been asking that, but here's the thing. Like, here's the thing I wanted to say about this discipline shit. Like, a lot of you guys don't realize, like I just said 5 seconds ago, what's good, Matthew? What's good, Crooklyn Dodger? But like I said, man, like, discipline is literally just the highest form of self-love. Because when you're disciplined, that means you do what you need to do for you before you do what you need to do before anybody else. A lot of you guys try to prioritize other people and be nice, and they know you're overcompensating, because that's not being like, you feel me, like, they know you're overcompensating for something. You know what I mean? So when you're nice to that chick or whatever, she knows you're just trying to hit. You feel me? They be knowing you're just trying to hit. They know that you're not being genuine. So you got to be genuine. You got to be on your shit. You got to be on your purpose, man. Like, when you act, like, I know you guys hear that shit a lot, but when you're actually on your purpose, everything changes. Mindset, perspective, and you just look at everything differently. It's actually a good feeling. Like, you look at everything completely differently. Specifically, like, fitness and dating. You know any fitness goal that you put in your mind is going to be accomplished. You just know automatically. What's good, Classy XP? What's good, Brian? Did you read all of Roller to Master or just Rational Male? All I read was Rational Male, but that was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. That was like 6 years ago when I read it. But yeah, like, I'm not, like, here's the thing. When you read those books and stuff like that, you want to implement as much as possible. All right, you want to implement those books as much as possible, because you're not supposed to just read those books and then read all the books without implementing. You're supposed to implement as you read, take notes as you read, journal as you read, so it could actually stick. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people read a lot of the books, and it's like, you know, they should be, if you're reading all those books, you should be shredded and have your shit together. You know what I mean? Or be on your way to it. You shouldn't just be reading books and not applying. It's very important to apply. How much cardio do you do, my man? Right now, I'm doing boxing 3 days a week, so that's my cardio. All right. But if I wasn't doing boxing, I just wouldn't do cardio. Period. But at the same time, I work out pretty intensely. So it's like that's basically my cardio. But at the same time, when your nutrition's on point, I'm telling you guys, if you're prioritizing building muscle and losing fat, you will be fine as far as like losing fat. A lot of you guys just do extra cardio for no fucking reason. Try to overcompensate for bad nutrition type shit. You feel me? Out on my walk, good shit. Hey, bro, before you massive glow up, did you find yourself only attracting ugly? No, bro. Bro, I couldn't even pull ugly chicks, bro. That shit's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing, but I couldn't even pull ugly chicks. I'm not even lying. Richest Man in Babylon Changed My Life. That's a good ass book, bro. I need to reread that, man, because I read that a minute ago. Journaling is a must. Yes. Rational Male is a ripoff of Beta Male Revolution by Alan Roger Curry. Well, I never heard of Beta Male Revolution, so I read Rational Male. It worked. I don't care who wrote it first. It's all the same ideas. You know what I mean? It's all the same ideas, so I don't really give a shit. I don't really give a shit who did it first. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh man, no, he did it first. It doesn't matter. The same concepts will always stand the test of time. Like, if you read The Evolution of Desire by David, I think it's David Buss or whatever. It's all these things over and over again. It's always the same shit over and over again. Like, dudes have been attracted to the same thing for the longest time. Women have been attracted to the same thing for the longest time. People have struggled with discipline for the longest time. It's always been the same shit over and over since the Bible. You feel me? All right, that was my struggle. Thanks for being real. They're not even pulling the, bro, I could even pull the beluga whales, bro. They were like, bro, I was that cooked. Yo, Luther, I watch your videos all the time. I'm 17, lost 55 pounds. 1.6, 5'11". Good shit, bro. Good shit. Thank you so much for your help. Good shit, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. Proud of y'all. Underground, what you doing here, bro? Who's Uncut Underground? RP Arc? Who's Arc? Anyways, Jules, that's all I've been getting in middle school, shaking my head. I agree. If you give attention to big backs and chop chicks, then you're gonna get attention from big backs and chop chicks. If you refuse to give them attention and only give attention to baddies, then eventually you're just gonna get baddies. You feel me? Like, that's just how it goes. Now, I was reading some of the comments on the video, people talking about like, oh, you have to chase. There is a difference between like chasing when someone's running and pursuing. It's not the same fucking thing. Yes, you could pursue a chick in the beginning phase. That's normal shit. I'm talking about the chick does not want you and you're just over pursuing, which that's what chasing is, which is what most people do. Like if you're on game, you don't even need to know this information. You already know if you're pursuing or not. You know what I mean? Like you might see a chick, she looks at you, and you start talking to her. She's interesting. How she receives you will determine how interested she is. However, if you like talk to her and you basically force her to give you your number, you're gonna be chasing because she's not interested. Which is why you have to force her. Appreciate that call, big dog. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Baddies don't want me. If you have that mentality, they won't. Because how you think is how you act. All right. You're gonna get around them and you're gonna act like they don't want you because of that. I started eating healthier because of you hopping to see lower 2 abs in 6 months. Good shit. I mean, yeah, I don't know what your body fat percentage is, how much muscle mass you have, but if you get to a low enough body fat percentage, you'll be good. These modern women different, brother. No, it's the same shit over and over. Listen, the only difference is literally, I promise to God, it's like shit's been globalized. That's the only difference, but it's the same shit. It's always gonna be the dudes who are locked in getting most of the chicks. It's just always gonna be like that. It doesn't matter what's going on. It's always gonna be like that. I'm on my Amish arc to find my soulmate. Oh my gosh, that's funny as hell. Yeah. I mean, if you really listen, if you really want to find your soulmate, then definitely socialize and go out to different events, go out to like mixers and different shit like that. Go to different events and meet people. Have friends. Have a bunch of guy friends and have some girlfriends too, and then they might hook you up with someone. That's gonna be your best chance, bro. That's gonna be your best chance. Cause listen, I don't care what nobody says. If a chick is on a dating app, bro, you don't know how long she's been on that bitch. But even when you're dating her, she's getting hit up by hella dudes and shit like that, bro. That like I'm telling you. But then also Instagram and Snapchat are dating apps too. Those are both dating apps. So it's like I know you guys are positive and you guys want this, you guys want that. I'm just saying like just the way shit is. I always just say how the way shit is. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, like I say, they want. Obviously, people want to settle down. It's natural. That's cool. You know what I mean? But like just the way shit works. People grow. You know, out of love with each other, and people grow apart from each other. And realistically, motherfuckers don't even like chicks. They go based off emotions. So you just might wake up one morning and be like, yeah, I don't want you anymore. And you've been solid the whole fucking time. But I can't wait to go back to my last year of high school, 55 pounds lesser. Curious how girls and people will treat me. Yeah, make sure you're lifting weights too, so you don't just lose weight, you lose fat, and you maintain muscle. Catching girls glancing, they keep looking once I make eye contact. Is this an early sign of body game? That means they're interested, bro. Yeah, that's definitely a sign, bro. That's definitely a sign. And by the way, a lot of you guys be saying, "Oh, chicks are not gonna approach you." For the last time, bro, I'm gonna say this one more time. I say this every live, and you guys ignore it. But a chick looking at you for a long period of time that's a choosing signal because they don't do that shit when the niggas cooked. You feel me? So that first live I caught, messaged you on IG. Which IG? Got it, 12% good shit. Should I train abs more? Is it the diet? I only got the top 4. I mean, you could train them more. Like I usually I would only train them when you get leaner, anyways. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people spend way too much time just like doing ab shit and eating like shit. I think you need gaming confidence. Yeah, but without a good physique, that shit's useless. Like with the gaming confidence shit, like you're not if you're cooked physique wise, like bitch doesn't want you, bro. The general desire is not gonna be there. You're gonna have to hand her some cash, bro. You're gonna have to hand her some cash, bro. They're not doing that shit, bro. They're not fucking with that shit. I don't think you guys I'm not even, there's no reason to even talk. But yeah, if you guys are in super good shape, you're just gonna see shit, bro. Like it is what it is. You're gonna be in situations that is gonna change your perspective, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, that's what Luther was talking about. That's actually crazy that happened to me. You're just different shit is gonna happen to you, because a lot of times you guys are like, okay, I need to have my money right. Like you might be out of shape. You're gonna be like, I need my money right. I need to take her here. I need to say this. I need to do this. I need to do that. That's what you're doing. You taking out 6 days and paying all this money, and then I'm in a situation where I'm like, damn, that was a hard day at work, man. Let me hit the gym and check my phone. I'm like, oh, this chick just Snapchat me, and she's like, it's 11 p.m. She's like, let me come over. That's like the first or second conversation. She found me from a friend or some shit like that. You feel me? Like shit like that, and that's the first conversation. Why did that happen? Physique's on point. A lot of people don't have physique like this. That's the genuine desire shit. A chick's with a husband or with a boyfriend for a long period of time, right? And then she goes to fucking Las Vegas or some shit. She just met some lean dude, or she just met a male stripper and she wants to smash him on the spot. Why is that? What is the secret? Is it the game and confidence? It's literally just a physique, but the physique is gonna make confidence. If you got a good physique, you're gonna have confidence, unless you have unless you really just have you really just don't work on the inner work. You didn't see the red flags. That's how we get sucked into clapping cheeks. Yo, everyone has like hella red flags. Not gonna lie. I choose tickets from a cougar today. Still trying to get my sister's boyfriend on body game. Stop trying to force people to do stuff they're not ready to do. You feel me? I've been locked in for 2.5 months. I'm never going back. Good shit. Boxing is great cardio. Been doing Iron the Stairmaster. Do you think that's too much? I mean, it's not necessary if your nutrition's on point. You're lifting weights. If you're doing boxing, definitely don't want to be doing that shit. Like if you're doing boxing, bro, that's enough cardio. Like it depends on what your physique. I mean, what your goal is. Is your goal to run further or like be the cardio warrior or some shit, or are you like just trying to look aesthetic? Went out on date Thursday. Shorty was grabbing my biceps the whole time together. Smash first. I'm telling you, bro. That's how it be, bro. And then, bro, I told you it talks for itself. Like every time I go on a date, bro. I was telling my brother about this shit. Every time I go on a date, I can't even talk, bro. I just get glazed the whole time, bro. Literally just get glazed the entire time. They be filling up on me and shit. Bro, can you make a video on how to fix your posture above average? Just stand straighter, bro. Now, for real though, make sure you're working your rear delts and your back. Yo, Unc, what's the best anabolic, low protein, high carb food for maximum fat gain? Maximum fat gain is actually funny. When I played football, I wear certain underwear. I wasn't sure if a pair was clean or not, and my girlfriend did the sniff check. Soulmate material. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Started office job, cravings been crazy because of it. I don't think I'm built for this shit. No, you just gotta adjust, bro. You just gotta adjust. You just gotta adjust, G. Just trying to look aesthetic. Yeah, the hour on the Stairmaster to look aesthetic, bro. You're gonna look like a fucking a melting man or some shit. You're gonna look like you're melting. That's what you're gonna look like. You feel me? Like you need to make sure that you're focused on lifting weights and your nutrition. All right, focus on lifting weights and your nutrition. I like how you give out real positive, good advice. Appreciate you, man. What are your two biggest lessons you have learned in life so far? Only you, bro. Only you are responsible for your results or where you are in life. And really, you must focus on your vision, not your current circumstances. All right, you always got to focus on your vision, not your current circumstances. But no one, like, really, of course, you got family that cares about you. You might have friends that care about you, like very close friends. But quality over quantity, and most people don't give a fuck about you, bro. Most people do not give a shit about you. Just zero shits given. If you like fell over or some shit like that, majority of people will walk past you. It is what it is. Now, when you get in shape, like you start getting better treatment everywhere you go. You feel me? Like you start getting better treatment at, like just in service. Like you go somewhere to get service, you start getting better treatment just there as well. Can I get jacked at 39? No, of course. Duh. Have you ever approached women in person who give you choosing signals? I mean, they pretty much force me to. Like the only time I do is when they force me to. When they literally get in my way. Like they literally get in my way. All right, have you ever, okay, I got skinny shamed my second day too. Bitch put out cookies for the team and said, you probably just for not have a cookie. I'm like, huh? How long will it take to get from 20 to 15 with hard work? It's really just about consistency and the right work. Hard work isn't always the best thing to do. Like a lot of times you guys do hard work and don't get results because you're not doing the right work. It's all about the right work consistently. Are you a black Mexican? I don't know. Am I? Oh, she apologized for not having my celery. Oh, gotcha. When a man overcomes his weakness, he is then thrust in the pinnacle of progress to profess to the other brothers they can overcome women in poverty. Amen. You want to be my boo thing? You don't have a profile picture. Like what? Why the fuck? Why would I? Anyways, it's crazy seeing your top 2 abs, then 4, then 6. It genuinely makes you smile. I'm telling you, man. It's that work, bro. It's that work. Is eating eggs, oats, tuna, and mixed salad every day enough, or do I need to add more foods? I'm missing something. It depends on your calories, man. It always depends on calories. If you're hitting your calories, then you're good to go. Simple. How much you charge for PT? It depends on how long you commit to. It's especially online. I don't do in person. I think in person. Usually when I did in person, it would just be like working out, obviously, and then the people would just eat whatever the fuck they wanted to. You think you look better without glasses? Hit 135 overhead press for reps recently. Full plate goals feel real. That shit's fire as hell. I know even approach, they literally just flock to you. They just put in the work. Type shit. But here's the thing. It really only takes one, bro. Like once you get on the body game shit, like I always say, and then a chick is actually like one chick chooses you and she's fucking with you or whatever, interacting with her is going to give you more confidence with chicks anyways, but then other chicks will sense it too. So then now when you go out, other chicks are going to gravitate towards you too, and then boom, you accidentally have a roster now or some shit like that. And then since you have that experience, you're always going to change. Like now you're going to look at things differently because you had experience of being chosen, being pulled up on and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then you're not going to think like a lot of these dudes think like, no, you got to approach and you got to pay and you got to this and you got to that, all that dumb shit. All right. Did you ever have the bone on your shoulder showing when you're skinnier? Any advice to build around delts? You gotta gain muscle, obviously, but you gotta spam side delts and rear delts mostly. Obviously, do shoulder press, get stronger at that, but you want to spam rear and side delts. Chewing gum and drinking hella water has helped my sweet tooth a lot. Yeah, chewing gum makes me hungry, so I don't really do that shit no more. But caffeine and water and electrolytes definitely help with that, and then of course high protein. Doesn't matter what time of day you take creatine. No, it really doesn't matter. 15% body fat right now. Been here year round for 2 years. How do I get to 10 to 12? You reduce your calorie intake. That's it. I mean, if you're at 15%, you've been there for years. That means you're eating at maintenance and you're maintaining 15%. So just decrease your calories. Are you still considering posting your home workout? I actually got my I have a home workout program. I just haven't even put it on the store, but I have that shit. It's like ready to go. Like 12-week. That shit's fire. First time was in the supermarket during lunch. Ever since then, it's been game over. Yeah, man. I remember when I first, bro. Like I said, bro, when you first get either gain muscle or you lose fat and you gain muscle, your confidence should be through the roof. I don't know how your confidence is not through the roof, bro. Like it just should be through the roof because you're a different person, and you prove to yourself that you can keep commitments. 70s on incline dumbbell press on 165. Is that a lot or not? I mean, that's decent. Yeah, that's decent. I mean, what am I right now? 180. What did I hit when I was 185? I hit like some 120s or 130s. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just what's a lot to you. The video you did yesterday should be pinned to the top of your channel forever. Absolute must listen for every man dating. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the super chat and appreciate you. Not seeing your weight change every week. Is that okay during the cut or am I doing something wrong? Don't focus on the weight. You got to focus on your waist size and your composition and how much strength you are maintaining as well. Because that's what's going to indicate, maintaining muscle mass. All right. Because your waist size, because that's why I say focus on body fat percentage. If you don't want to go get body fat tests, then focus on your waist size, how you're feeling and how you're looking. All right. And if you're doing everything you need to do and the weight doesn't go down, the work's going to work eventually. It's like if you're guilty till proven innocent, but you're innocent, you're going to be proven innocent. So you're good. Inspirational, fuck with your content. Appreciate you, man. Top 5 books you recommend the chat to read and why? Obviously, Think and Grow Rich. All of these are fitness books as well, by the way. Think and Grow Rich, like I always say, is the greatest fitness book of all time. All right. And then you got Outwitting the Devil, another Napoleon Hill book, and then Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude, and then Atomic Habits and Compound Effect. All those books will change your mindset if you actually read them and apply them. They're going to change your mindset, make you more patient, make you more resilient, and make you realize that failure is your teacher, all right? And stop fearing that shit. Stop getting scared when you fail and stop giving up and shit. I'm not even trying to glaze. I literally just listen to the work. Type shit. That's how it works. Train both heavy, but on off days, I do endurance for fun. Like, would you date coworkers? Ever since body game, they literally asked for it. I'm not BSing. Bro, everyone smashes coworkers are like the people you see the most, so they're gonna have an interaction with you like all the time. You feel me? Hey, I need help with inspiration. I don't help people become motivated. If you're out of shape and you hate your life, that's enough fucking motivation. You don't need motivation. If you need motivation and you're like 80% body fat or 40% body fat, then you need Jesus, bro, because you should, like, how can you not be motivated? If you're getting disrespected by your mom, by chicks, by your coworkers, by everything, and you feel like shit all the time because you're fat and you look down, you have a stomach, you should be motivated. That was a hard-ass way of explaining what. I'm 5'8", 277, 30% body fat, 3,200 calories too high for a deficit. I mean, drop them bitches to 2,800 or 2,700. Be a little bit more aggressive because you might have some insulin resistance, depending on how long you've been at 30%. What do you think about the incel Jamil King? I don't know who Jamil the King is. Jamil? I don't know who that is. Yeah, listen. I need to get rid of this motherfucker. This nigga's playing too fucking much. Get out my goddamn comments, bro. All right, my abs showed up during a weight plateau. I slid my scale under my bed after that and stuck to the program. Don't know how much I weigh right now, but I'm smaller. Exactly, bro. That's all that matters. The thing is, when you put in the work that you need to put in, you're always going to get the results that you need. So a lot of you guys are so focused on, oh, the weight needs to go down. So you start like you start doing crazy shit like keto or, water fasting. And it's like, you're going to lose muscle. You feel me? I seen you buy Subway yesterday. What do you order for it to still be healthy? No, you didn't see me, bro. You didn't see me near Subway. I haven't been near Subway in like fucking 5 years, bro. Y'all niggas say the weirdest shit, bro. Who does, bro? What? Anyways, nothing can fix Conor McGregor skinny. Y'all are some weird ass niggas, bro. All right, get this nigga out of here. Weird ass dude. All right. Hey, where we at? You mentioned Jesus. How do you balance women and faith? I mean, these women are pretty much all worse than Eve. You know what I mean? Type shit. No profile chop dude spawning, bro. Yeah, nah. Nah, a lot of people, what was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of people be having weird people as their profile picture. They be having like, they'll have like this weird dude has Conor McGregor as his profile and he's saying weird stuff. This is weird. You post on your IG. I don't know who you think I am. I did not post somewhere on my IG, bro. Yesterday, I didn't even post on my IG yesterday, actually. What's the best workout split in your opinion? It doesn't matter, whatever you're consistent with. Upper, lower, or push-pull legs, or bro split. Like, whatever you're consistent with. Just got done with the 7-day water fast, down 20 pounds. I mean, yeah, but like how much muscle is that and how much fat is that? Type shit. What body fat were you at when the women started approaching you at the gym? It's your energy, bro. It's your energy type shit. It's your energy type shit. But yeah, as soon as I started building muscle, bro, like I told you guys, I already had confidence because I was building muscle and shit like that. Like, it is what it is. Like, you're gonna have confidence, like when you start building muscle. So body fat percentage was probably like fucking 18, but I had, had big shoulders, still had a small waist, and I had big arms and big chest, so, and big quads and shit. And I was always squatting heavy and deadlifting heavy and shit. People were like, what the fuck? This nigga squatting 4 or 5 and shit. Like, what is this nigga doing? Niggas repping this shit, like that type shit. But I had confidence because I built, I built something that I was proud of. Now, obviously, I don't like, I wasn't C-bum or nothing, but for me, compared to where I started, I was like, yo, I had my confidence was through the roof. So chicks, I always saw the energy, like you could just see the energy radiating around me in the gym. Like everyone gravitated towards me. Like the dudes used to ask questions, chicks used to come up to me and shit like that. Before gym culture was the way it is now, it was like, we used to just work out with hella chicks. You just put like chicks used to just pull up and start working out. Bro, when I was locked up, was shredded and had the goofiest push up and form in every exercise, but he did every day. Consistency. Do you work out obliques? Nope. I mean, I probably should, right? But I mean, I don't really care. Someone can have like a barely visible 4-pack, but if they have a shoulder to waist ratio, then they'll still be aesthetic. Now, about your bro that you said was locked up and had bad push-up form, it's because he did it every day and he was consistent. You know what I mean? And in jail, like, what do you have to eat? Bologna sandwiches? He was probably always in a deficit. So if you're that consistent, you'll be good. Like, most people struggle with consistency. Like, that's what most people struggle with. They struggle with consistency. That's like the biggest thing. All right, are you there? Levels to who you attract on body game. I mean, it depends. It depends on like how aware you are of shit too, like and where you're going, like where you're frequenting, and where you're attracting these people, anyways. Because yeah, the old woman and the gay dudes, that's just like the first people. Usually when you first get on, the first people that notice that shit. But you're gonna start getting young chicks and shit like that, especially in person and shit like that. Depending on where you go, like I said, how I used to be fat. Tell us more. Yeah, I got to like 230, bro, after my breakup, bro. I was fat as shit. I was fat as shit, man. Like, I got up to like 230, probably 20-25% body fat just by looking at it, eating a bunch of McDonald's every day and shit. It's not a good time, man. Not a good time. Felt like shit, by the way. First time my blood pressure was that high as well. Like when I went to the doctor, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Because my blood pressure is always the same exact number. So like the fact that it was that high, I was like, okay, I need to lock in. But ninjas in jail got better physiques than everyone free because they're consistent. That's it. I mean, they got time, obviously, but they're consistent. People who are free have time. They just watch Netflix and eat more cookies. I appreciate a consistent message. I have benefited from the repetition of the basics. Appreciate you, man. I'm all about subliminal messaging, man. All about subliminal messaging, just saying the same shit over and over. Because people were asking me like, yo, they're like, yo, why do you say the same thing every day? I'm like, listen, people struggle with the same thing every single day. People have been struggling with the same thing every single year for like the past 100 years probably. Muscle will get you the girl, masculine frame keeps them. How do you learn to never break your character? It's not about it's about really, there's a bunch of videos that used to be out that's like, here's how not to break frame. when you actually, I'm gonna post an interview with my brother tomorrow. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But when you are actually seriously putting yourself first and your purpose first, which it it takes time. It takes time. But once you actually put yourself first, you don't fail shit tests and you don't break character, because it's like at this point it's impossible for me to break character. Like if a chick messages me and she's like, "Oh, so like are you coming over tonight?" And I'm like, bitch, the fuck. I already said I am, but now that you asked me, I'm not gonna come over because why did you ask me again? Like, just leave me alone, type shit. Or you start shit testing chicks or shit like that. Like when you actually get to that other side, what's good? I mean, what's good, Mister Shredded, man. Mr. Shredded, for real, damn, I need to be 15% body fat ASAP. Listen, before you try to rush to 15% body fat, just think about how long it took you to be where you are. What's good, bro? Going to Thailand this year, playing. I'm flying out lean. Type shit. Good shit, bro. Good shit, man. I gotta visit Mexico and Colombia, but I don't want to go to Dominican Republic because listen, I I think personally, this is personal now. This is personal. Now you got the snow bunny and you got the black chicks and shit like that, right? But Dominican chicks, you feel me? Especially those ones in New York and in South Florida too. Them are some of the baddest chicks of all time. You like fentanyl? Duh. Come on, bro. Like it's pretty obvious, bro. I've only got dumbbells. Reckon you can make a video on stuff for dumbbells only? No, just look it up on Google, bro. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. I'm not gonna make a whole video for that because it's gonna be like only 10 people are gonna pay attention to it. You feel me? 10 people will be like, okay, this helped me, but everybody else is like, it's not really gonna help them. But you just do the same exercises, but you just do them with dumbbells. Is there a direct correlation with getting in shape and wanting to get together parts of your life? Yeah, yeah, it applies to everything. Getting in shape applies to everything because that discipline is literally yeah, it's literally a part of everything. Like that discipline goes into all aspects of your life. And that's exactly why you see fit dudes get the most chicks, because just being in shape is a sign of leadership. It's a sign of good health, right? Which means good genes, and that's what it signals to chicks. It's evolutionary, all right? Literally, it's evolution type shit. A lot of them people just waste time, need to be more preoccupied and productive. Why the shit is real, bro. I got women getting dropped off at my place from their boyfriend, and he thinks I'm her cousin. Shit is wild, yo. Wait till a chick start lying to you and be like, yeah, yeah, that's just my friend. And you're like, okay, cool, cool, cool. And then the whole time it was their boyfriend or their fucking fiance or some shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Crying, laughing, trolling. Top 5 races of chicks. Listen, Dominicans, you got you got white chicks and you got black chicks, and then you got Colombian chicks. And then where are we gonna put number 5? That's tough. Mixed, I was at mixed, but that's cheating. That's literally cheating if I say mixed, because that goes for everything. Like, cause Blasians, like half Japanese or half Vietnamese and half black, bruh, they go crazy. What's crying, laughing, trolling? If you're on your purpose, should you use dating apps or just deal with women who interact with you? You can just do both, bro. I mean, you can do both. See which one you like better. You know what I mean? But keep your options open or whatever, because you never know. You might find a chick on a dating app that just broke up with her 8-year relationship and she was actually loyal. You feel me? And she was actually loyal, which is, I mean, like I said, you might, because I don't believe that shit. But, yeah, you might find that, but you might find someone easier to deal with on a dating app, or you might find someone easier to deal with on, in real life. But yeah. Cause the thing is, bro, like for some reason, dudes be asking questions like, "Wait, should I do this? Should I do it?" Dudes feel guilty for everything, and chicks don't feel guilty for anything, bro. Like chicks will be let's go to the nurse stereotype. All right, so chicks will be a nurse, have a boyfriend, and smash the whole hospital, then do travel nursing and smash different people in different states, and she doesn't feel guilty at all. There's no guilt, zero guilt there. But if the boyfriend finds out, she's gonna cry and make throw a fit. But she still has zero guilt. And a dude, if he's in a relationship, he's like, dude, I accidentally like the girl's picture. Should I unlike it? I'm like, bro, what is wrong? Like dudes and girls switched. They switched. Yeah, of course the nurse stereotype is true though. I've trained for 2.5 years and recently lost 55 pounds, almost 5 months. I think I'm getting diet fatigue. Can I take a maintenance break and get back into my deficit? That's pretty aggressive to lose that much. I hope you didn't lose any muscle, because if you're getting diet fatigue after 5 months, you might really have lost a lot of muscle or some shit like that. But it also depends on how lean you are, because the maintenance break. I mean, if you feel like you need to take a maintenance break, you can eat that maintenance for a month. But it really depends on your body fat percentage and what you actually did in your diet. But since you lost 55 pounds in 5 months, which I think is too much, definitely eat that maintenance for a couple of months, because you probably need to gain some muscle back. To be honest, you probably need to gain some muscle back. But yeah, because I would, if someone lost 55 pounds in 5 months, you know, with me, unless they're 400 pounds, that would be too aggressive. When you get on body game, you realize every chick be going, bro. When you have, let me tell you something. When you simultaneously, by the way, guys, when you get in shape, obviously your friends are gonna be in shape now because they're gonna be like, oh, we have something in common, right? So now you're gonna have more people. You're gonna have more people around you that actually get chicks. So then it's like you're gonna be in abundance mindset because you see everyone around you getting chicks and you're getting chicks too. You feel me? Yeah, I noticed on Instagram a girl was posting freaky posts and has OnlyFans. Turns out on her story she says she's a nurse. Yup. Yeah, yeah. Every chick is like, yeah, every chick does OnlyFans or is a stripper. They're always nurses too somehow. Curious to know how you supported yourself while moving to Thailand, bro. I've literally been doing social media for like 8 years. I mean, but I've only been doing what's it called? What is this? What is this called? YouTube. I've only been doing YouTube for like the past year, but I've been doing literally while I was working these 16-hour and 12-hour and 18 and 22 and 24-hour shifts. I was doing Instagram, you know, collabing with different companies, collabing with gyms and all that stuff, collabing with TikToks, all that stuff, man. What are the best cities to live in for black men to maximize body game? I mean, listen. I mean, listen. That's a great question. I mean, I could run you through personal experience type shit, but I heard DC is one of the biggest ones, but I haven't been there, so I can't say it. But then they have Howard University. Actually, I have been in DC. What the fuck? Yo, I was getting hella choosing signals, but I had a chick during the time. But I was getting hella choosing signals. But there's a lot of cities, but you got to realize like if you're trying to get mostly black chicks, then obviously Houston, Dallas, uh any city with an HBCU, honestly, like shit. To be honest, any city with an HBCU too, like even Tallahassee, Atlanta, all that shit. There's gonna be hella chicks. They're all gonna be going and shit. You feel me? They're all gonna be going and shit. They all be going, bro. They all be going type shit. They all be going. But not gonna lie, like obviously city you are in, like the city you're in does matter. The city you're in does matter, but like not to the extent that you guys think. Your thoughts on the current situation in Haiti? Listen, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not even gonna look at the current situation in Haiti. I already know it's cooked because it's always cooked because they cook themselves. Like they all bring each other down, man. It's sad. It's a black community thing. Like black community, Haitian, African, they keep each other down when they could really just be the most powerful people of all time. But it's like no one else has to really push them down because they're just pulling themselves down. It's pretty sad. I haven't met a female that is going. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, you're probably presenting as like a you're probably presenting as like a beta, to be honest. Because if you listen, if you lean and shit like that, a chick is gonna show a different side of you. Because I've been on both sides where a chick is like she's like withholding her sexual energy, and you're like, okay, you're a friend type shit, or you're like a beta type shit. Versus like she's genuinely attracted to you. She's gonna be feeling on you, and she can't help it, and she's gonna show the other side of her. How is the body game in clubs? I mean, I don't go to clubs, but my brother sometimes go to clubs. So yeah, he said it's pretty serious in clubs and bars and shit like that. But it's everywhere though, because at the end of the day, chicks are visual, were visual, simple shit, man, simple shit. Just got back from the park. Good shit, bro. I already know you did a calisthenic workout. Good shit, my boy Sam. Good shit, Mr. Yo himself, bro. Mr. Yo himself. All right, let me see. When you go overseas, the stereotype is that every brother is in shape. I mean, some of them, yeah, but I mean, not all of them. I mean, not that I seen, but okay, some of them are though. I'm 188, lean now, and able to do 2 clean muscle ups in a row. Hey, welcome to the squad, man. I'm telling you, man. I could, I gotta go back to the park and do muscle ups, bro. I gotta go back and do muscle ups. Just moved to Jacksonville from Dallas, paying off debt, staying with family, moving to the fitness world and live in Columbia, me and my wife and son. That's a good idea. But yeah, Jacksonville, yo, if you stay on the south side of Jacksonville, bro, it is low key. It is low key like a good area to be in, bro. It's low. Like obviously, if you go to the north side, then it's just like it's a war up there. But if you stay on the south side, it's like any plaza you go to has a Bailey's Fitness or a LA Fitness or EOS Fitness or whatever, and it's like it's pretty chill over there. Not gonna lie. I would ask females if I'm handsome, and they would say yes. Yeah, you never asked them that. You never, you never asked them shit, bro. Bro, no, no. If your brother not in shape overseas, a lot of women get disappointed. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't really worry about those problems. I literally do not care. I don't. I mean, I don't care. I've seen a lot of dudes who aren't in shape though, but I mean, usually for like us foreigners are usually out of shape, to be honest. Being around mad people hyping me up helped me do muscle ups and made me focus on body weight stuff. Hey, if you can do, I'm telling you, if you can do power cleans or you can do anything explosive, because muscle ups, I promise to God, muscle ups are a hip flexor, and like that's one of those things that use a lot of your Adonis belt. You feel me? Can you buy a condo in Thailand as a foreigner? You'd have to marry a Thai woman or have a certain visa where you invest a lot. Abs popping. Also, I shouldn't ask females that got. Yeah, bro. Don't ask females if you got to assume you're handsome, bro. Like you don't ask them shit. Cause I mean, if anything, chicks will shit test you. Cause I remember specifically when I be dealing with like black chicks, they be shit testing you. Cause I remember I was talking to some black chick or whatever. I went over to see a movie and she's like, you think you're all that? And I just looked at her. I'm like, okay. I didn't say shit. I wasn't like, I am all that, like arguing and shit. I was just like, I literally knew I was all that. I was like, yo, I'm literally him, bro. Like, so I just didn't say anything. She was like, what the fuck? I thought he was gonna respond. Like, you just don't say anything. Or a chick will be like, I thought you were coming over to like smash, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like smashing today. You got another chick on your roster, bro. You just like y'all got to get to the point where you're shit testing chicks. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you guys are so scared of what you say or offending chicks and shit like that. You got to get to the other side. Calisthenics and gymnast physiques I'm going for instead of the bodybuilder look. I feel that. I feel that. I always, like I said, nothing literally like nothing uninspires me more than like a Ronnie Coleman physique. That is just or anything that he does. Like I don't like when people are like Ronnie Coleman's him. Oh, I'm like, that's who you're inspired by. Like there's zero inspiration from, actually disinspiration from him, bro. Absolutely disgusting. Now, if I see Chris Jones, I'm like, okay, I'm inspired. You feel me? Because he's locked in and he be killing shit. But like the steroid using Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler shit, like how do you get inspired by that shit? That shit is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, bro. Oh, they're monsters. Yeah, literally. I'm 6'1", 186, 90%. Losing pounds faster than my body fat percentage. Well, that just means that you're not eating high protein, you're not maintaining strength. That's it. Girls will call me ugly to bring down my confidence, but my ego too big. Hey, it be like that, bro. Thoughts on friends with benefits. Do you, bro. Do you. I just don't, I mean, yeah, just do whatever. It doesn't matter, bro. Bitch said you ain't all that left to her. Picked up a girl with my 820 credit score, took her to my place to color, busted out the crayons. Hey, yo, stop playing. Okay, do you ever fear getting a female's accusing you for false arrests or allegations where you hook up with them? Bro, bro, you are overthinking life right now. C7, listen, C7, stop overthinking life. You are actually overthinking life, bro. Go touch grass, bro. Where you go to the gym? I had no idea. Of course I don't. What the fuck? Going to the gym is weird. Morning up, I like the pumpkin moisture. Yo, Leroy, make sure you're eating mad protein. Facts. Bro, they take it real personal when you come through and don't smash. The indifferent stores don't make some logo. Yeah, that should be getting them. Yeah, when you get too jacked, you scared the hus. I mean, listen. It's just some that jack shit is just it's just not aesthetic. Like the Ronnie Coleman shit is literally just not aesthetic, bro. You literally look like a fucking heart attack. How many? Okay, when do you get more play with beard or clean cut? It literally doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter. If you're clean cut and you're lean, you're already rare, so it doesn't matter. Like if you have a well groomed beard and you're lean, you're rare. It doesn't matter. Either way, though, chicks are gonna be like, oh, I prefer a beard, but they really don't care. They don't. And then if you have a beard, they'll be like, oh, I prefer a clean face, but they really don't. They don't care. Type shit. They say one thing and they do another when they're actually around you because emotions. How many sets per exercise should I do not to leave gain behind? It depends on how long you've been working out. You have lost around 25 pounds now over the past month. I started around 30%, but do have high muscle mass. Been getting compliments on my veins. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Last time paying for a box, I'm paranoid of getting set up for a steam. Listen, I don't recommend. I don't do it. I don't do it, but after seeing Shannon Sharp not do it and still get 25 million or 30 million taken away from him, that shit is crazy though. But I mean, listen, we're just regular niggas. We ain't got to really worry about that shit. We ain't Shannon fucking Sharp. But yeah, the shit, I think the shit's crazy because some dudes in the NBA be signing NDAs with the chicks, and then the chicks somehow find a way to somehow still get some money out of them. So this should be crazy. But I mean, you just gotta know the chick you're dealing with. Like, is it genuine desire or is she just a money hungry thought that has Tony Busby as a lawyer? How do you avoid females that will use men for money, especially for men that are higher in the salaries? Um, I mean, I wouldn't say 70K plus is on the higher end, but I mean, you pull chicks when you're broke and you'll be good, bro. Hey, if you pull chicks when you're broke, bro, you already know what to look for. You already know what to look for, genuine desire. So when you listen, I pulled chicks when I had like negative whatever the fuck it was in my account. All right, type shit. Or if you were in college, you probably had like negative 2,000 in your account and you're just pulling chicks. So you already know what to look for. You feel me? Do females care about hairstyle? Man, I want it to be controversial and different, so I got Bantu knots. I don't even know what Bantu knots. I feel like I do actually. Never mind. Eh, yeah, I feel like I know what that is. Yeah, I mean, it just you have to be confident in whatever hairstyle you have. If you got like haircut, dreads, whatever it is. But yeah, if you're gonna get different. You're gonna get different results with different shit. Shannon is lean though, bro. Yeah, but like she clearly, clearly, bro, she got an OF. Clearly, she cares about money. Like clearly, everything is transactional anyways. Either just pay for box or take girls on dates, and maybe box. I mean, yeah, you can say that, but I'm just listen. I am on the unk status right now, which means, I'm only smashing chicks, bro. I'm only smashing chicks. I'm not doing all that other dating shit. Someone else could date them, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. I have been working out for 2 years. How many sets do you recommend for me to do per exercise? It depends on the structure of your workout too. If you're doing push pull legs, this is that. I mean, listen, yeah, it just depends. It just depends because I don't want to over or under prescribe. I'm doing 200 grams protein a day. Might need to take more rest days. Somebody don't want to go below 180. I already feel skinny at 186. 200 grams of protein. Ain't no way you're losing muscle doing 200 grams of protein. Because that's more than me. All right, have you ever thought about going for a less skinny look and putting on more muscle? What are you talking about? How many hours do you train at the gym? How many days a week? Probably like 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, probably. Well, actually 4 days a week because I'm doing 3 days of boxing now. Do females care about facial scars, recent got a forehead laceration? No, honestly, if you wear it with confidence, then they don't be worrying about it. But if you're subconscious about it and you kind of cover it, then they're gonna be like, oh, okay. Thanks for reading my comments. Listen to your videos while gym selling. Hey, gym sell. Hey, I'll be telling people I'm the number one gym sell of all time, bro. I'm a gym sell. Is it possible to still progress with overload during the cut? Yeah, unless you did like a dedicated bulk and you're doing a dedicated cut. But if you just kind of ate like shit during your bulk and you underate protein and you didn't track anything and then you lock in on your cut and you're eating high protein and then you track everything, yeah, you can still gain strength. If you're lean, I've seen women that ass start doing their hair, then buy them a cut. Made me start cutting immediately. But facial scars look tough. Don't worry about that shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could look pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it depends on how you carry it. It's just like people who are like bald. If you're going bald, go to Turkey or go bald. You feel me? Like go to Turkey or go bald or yeah, like, but just own it type shit. You feel me? Like, cause a lot of times chicks will say one thing, and like I said, they mean another, right? In the actual moment, like specifically, if I were to wear my golds, I would assume I'd only be getting, ghetto chicks. But in reality, I was getting like a bunch of professional black chicks and a bunch of white chicks, and I was like, yo. And it was mostly the chicks that say, "Oh my God, gold teeth are disgusting." Gold teeth in 2020, like they would say that, and then, bro, they're in my DMs, like, "Oh my God," like literally. I couldn't be bald with my big head. Oh man. No, but just like clean up your look. That's all I'm saying. Girls will have all these boundaries until the due day actually one comes around. Like, listen, it's easy to have standards and boundaries and shit on social media, but in real life, nigga, bro, if a chick sees a cold motherfucker in real life with some aura, yo, she's doing whatever that nigga says, bro. Like for real, like 'cause she's not seeing that shit a lot. She is not seeing that shit in person. Like they see shit on social media all the time. They don't see that shit in person. You feel me? What you sipping coffee? All right, what's up, bro? Saw a video earlier about an 18-year-old TikTok star who was on his purpose, got killed by some haters in Jersey. Thought about how you'd be talking about these weirdos who hate on you, bro. It's pretty important to be aware of it because when you are going in a positive direction, men will hate on you very strongly. Women will like you, but also if you're dealing with the wrong chicks and you're trying to, you're in clout wars as well. You're trying to like get as much clout as possible. You're not gonna step on some of your friends' shoes and you know they're gonna get pissed because you might be taking some of the chicks they wanted, but you also might be going a trajectory further than they are or higher than they are, so they're gonna get, you know, mad at you, and they're probably gonna off you or some shit. Like that jealousy shit is crazy. The amount of chop dudes refusing to level up. Nah, they refuse. They refuse to level up probably because like I said, like most dudes these days are more feminine. Like they give up very easily. You feel me? They give up very, very easily, and they get discouraged easily, and they can't delay gratification because they're raised by like a single mom, and they've listened to all the Disney Channel stuff, and they listen to women's advice on TikTok, like, oh, buy her flowers. Be vulnerable with her, bro. Go ahead and cry for a chick. Listen, if you guys are scared, like you can't get rid of a chick, right? Like I said, this is the conversation that I be having with my brother. Like, yo, you trying to get rid of that chick? Bring her flowers, bro. I know you say you're trying to get rid of her. Just bring her flowers and be nice. 2 days in a row, that bitch is gone, bro. That bitch is gone. Give her flowers, right? Bring a chick flowers and say some nice shit to her and cry in front of her, bro. That chick is gone, bro. She might even move to another country, bro. She's out of there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Nothing turns them off more than that. How many days you work out for the week? Like I said, like around 5. Well, actually 6 because I do boxing now. But yeah, usually around 5 to 6. Hitting Thailand in March. Have you been to Phuket? I haven't been to Phuket. I've been to Koh Samui and what's the other place? I've been to Koh Samui, Pattaya, and Bangkok, but I haven't been to Phuket. I was gonna go to what's that other fucking city called? I don't even know. Did you start getting tattoos before or after you hit your fitness goals? I mean, my initial fitness goal. After I hit my initial fitness goals, I started. I got tatted. Did you ever do a story time on your red pill moment? That's an interesting question. You see, I feel like, I feel like it takes longer than most people think, right? Because you become aware of the discrepancies between what you're told growing up and what actually happens. But it takes a long time before you confirm it as an idea. But then once you confirm it as an idea, it takes another amount of time for it to actually, be part of your actual thought process. It's like the craziest. It's like the craziest shit of all time. Bro said, "Fuck it." Bro. It's literally called Phuket, bro, or fuck it. That's like what it's called, bro. But we learned the hard way. Yeah, learning the hard way. That shit works. What do you think of Cali, bro? Like I said, man, LA is very interesting. Because it's like the nicest part of town is just like there's literally just homeless people right there, like fucking doing crazy shit, and people just walk by them. Like the police will walk by homeless people screaming and yelling and shit, and I'm like, is this your standards? This is your standards, bro. You're right next to the stadium, bro. You're right next to the Staples Center. Why are there homeless people next to Staples Center? Is this your standards, bro? Like these are how low your standards are? It's fucking crazy. What's your thoughts on declining birth rates? Is it true or is it another internet fearmonger? I mean, we're not seeing it because motherfuckers is living so long and shit like that. But yeah, there's definitely a decline in birth rate because chicks have birth control and shit, and dudes are like not trying to have kids with these chicks because that's like the easiest. Bro, child support is tax free, by the way. You know that, right? Like there is no tax free income besides like child support and very few other things. So it is one of the smartest things to do is to baby trap a dude and get child support. You're getting tax-free income, which is like if you ran a business, you're not getting that shit. You feel me? 1 month into my cut, 10 pounds down. Good shit. You think semen retention helps with aura/respect for real? I mean, here's the thing about semen retention, right? That is the epitome of discipline. Once you actually semen retain, yes, you're holding more, testosterone. Yes, you're being more disciplined, but you are gonna have more aura. You're gonna have more testosterone in general. A lot of dudes, by the way, the new generation of dudes, they actually need semen retention because like I used to think when the new generation of dudes were like, yeah, man, I've been gooning, man. I thought they meant like 3 days a month. They mean 3 times a day, bro. So yeah, semen retention is gonna help most people, bro. like, yeah, that's just gonna help most people. Appreciate your videos. I watch them when I'm in the gym. Good shit. Anthony Edwards got with that child support. Yeah, he's gonna. I mean, that he gave that lady $1 million. Like that shit's not gonna work. It's gonna go back to court, and he's gonna have to cough up another 200 million or 100, whatever they want, bro. Like that shit's not gonna hold up in court. Let me see. I feel like you're clear skin. It depends on the extent. Like the reason some people like if you're a millennial, if you're an older millennial, younger millennial, or like older, yeah, older Gen Z, you might not really understand the semen retention shit. The semen retention shit is actually important for like these new kids because these new kids like literally are the gooning, like they're the gooning champions of all time. Like these new kids are gooning, like goonologists. Like that's, if goonology was like a bachelor's, every single like 12 to 24-year-old right now would be like, you know, PhD type shit like that. So when they do semen retention, they notice a difference. Like, yeah, their testosterone levels are going to be higher, and their ambition is going to be higher, because when testosterone is goes straight to ambition, focus, all of those things, and then you're going to be more assertive, intentional. So you're going to have more masculine energy. If you're sitting around all day eating goofy food, your cortisol's going up, your estrogen's going up, and you're beating your meat, your testosterone's low as shit. Let me see. What is the old client you help transform? What do you mean? Semen retention is good for a season. I mean, it's the concept though. It's the concept of controlling your seed though. Like once you can spend time alone and you can semen retain, then that, I know that sounds very simple, but that actually puts you in like the top 1% of men. Like most people can't do that shit. All right, I was wondering. I'm still 188, but my body fat's 25 from 28. Is that, yeah? Just keep reducing body fat. You got to get down to like at least 15. 3 times a day, no weight. Nah, bro. A lot of dudes do more than that, bro. It's just it's crazy to me, bro. I've heard, bro. Some dudes are cooked, bro. Declining birth rate ain't a lie. Kids are expensive. People have a hard time for themselves. Only 12% of 30-year-olds are married and on facts. And most of them that own a house, if they own the house and they don't have a mortgage, they still got the property taxes and shit. What's your take on 10K steps a day? Most people who do, I'm not saying all people, but most people who like focus on 10K steps a day only, their nutrition is shit. So it's like, why are you even doing 10K steps a day? Just stop. Just stop doing it. Please. Just stop. Fix your nutrition. All right. What is the oldest person you help transform? Oh, I help a 60-year-old lady, 57-year-old lady. And they, they have postmenopausal, so they're like, oh my God, and PCOS. So they're like, oh my God, I can't lose. I was like, dude, I swear to God, that shit does not matter. You feel me? None of that shit matters. I remember downloading shit on LimeWire over dollar. Yo, that's funny. I've been doing online coaching for a minute now, bro. I've been doing this shit for a minute. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like when it comes to being in shape and being like doing anything social media, the reason most people won't do this shit is because you actually don't take days off. I mean, you get to a point where you get to the Andrew Tate level and shit like that, but best believe that shit's gonna take like probably like 10, 20 years or some shit. Like you have to be in a grind phase all the time. A lot of people are like, yo, whoa, this dude looks like he's having fun. Let me do that. It's like, nah, that's not how it works. You gotta lock in. Have you ever struggled with lust or always been disciplined? I mean, here's the thing. In hindsight, I guess not as bad as I thought, because I always had like some kind of priorities or whatever. Like at least gym and work. I always prioritize at least gym and work and reading at least. You know what I mean? And Naruto. All right, so those things always kept me in line. But like I guess most people when they get into the lusting shit, they don't. But yeah, I definitely wasted a lot of my early 20s. Just like, yes, I was working. Yes, I was in the gym and shit, building muscle and shit. But I was just messing with too many chicks and shit like that, wasting time on chicks. You know what I mean? What do you think about curbing women unless they're your type? That's how you get more women that are your type. Because if you curb women that are not your type, then you'll spend more energy on women that are your type. If you spend energy on women that aren't your type, then you're going to get more women who aren't your type because you're giving them energy. That's simple. It's like hanging around people who don't respect you. That means you don't respect yourself. Just started calisthenics. Any advice for beginners? Just be consistent. That's it. I'm not gonna tell you amount of what to do or amount of that to do. Just be consistent. I feel like Latinas appreciate black men on body game the most. Really interesting. Interesting. Have you ever helped someone taking antipsychotic medications? Depends on what kind of antipsychotic medication that you're taking. A lot of them had side effects like weight gain. Some of them have side effects like increasing your hunger, which obviously both of those are factors. And then it depends on if you can come off those medications. If it's depression related, then yes, you can come off of it. I've helped some women come off of their antidepressant medication, but they're also going to therapy. But gym is therapy as well. But if it's like something like for schizophrenia, then you probably can't, get off of that immediately because then you'll start seeing motherfuckers. But at the same time, that shit makes you eat more. If you're taking like Clozaril or olanzapine, you're gonna eat like a motherfucker. It's gonna make you hungry. Andrew Tate just did a live stream with Nick Fuentes and said his net worth is 700 million. What do you think about having one girl versus a new girl every now and then? It's just up to you. It's up to you. I mean, I think most red pill creators have like one chick, to be honest, because if they didn't, they wouldn't have time to make, all the content and stuff like that. Just from what I've seen, like from what I've seen, I see most of the dudes, anyone who talks about like these dating topics, they usually have like, from what I've seen, because I used to watch that shit like after my breakup, they all had like one chick. Because obviously you can't date and be you can't be dating hella chicks like in the initial phases of your entrepreneurship. Now, when you get to a certain point and you have a team around you and you have like a flow, everything's flowing, and you got your workflow steady, then yeah, you can start dating and shit like that. But that shit takes a lot of time. Bro made 700 million off cam girls. Definitely not, bro. Definitely not. He definitely made most of that shit off of his what's that shit called? Hustlers University, I think it was, or Hustling. I don't know what it's called. It's fucked up to laugh at chopped dudes in person. There's no reason to, man. No reason to, because they'll, some of them, listen, some chopped dudes will eventually become chads. Do you recommend using AI to scan body fat? No, I just don't. Honestly, guys, the reason I say get your body fat is to wake your ass up. But if you really just don't want to go get body fat tests, then just measure your waist size and be consistent in the gym. In reality, you actually don't have to do any of this shit. I'm just trying to give you guys objective numbers so you can see and be like, okay, I am making progress. In reality, if you just eat what you need to eat in a deficit, every result you want is going to come and nothing else matters. Facts. Austin Dunham said he found his soulmate and his. I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's been with that chick for a minute. Yeah, for like at least 3 years. Dudes need to stop worrying about females so much and focus on themselves. Easier said than done because, bro, if you really think about it, everything dudes do, like the reason a breakup is a canon event, right? The reason a breakup is a canon event is because, the chick is basically telling the dude he's not worthy. So then he starts to look within and look around and be like, wait, why am I not worthy? I need to level up, right? That's because the chick said he's not worthy. That's when dudes actually focus on themselves, which is when they actually level up anyways. All due respect from a fellow black man to another. It's no longer 2002, my guy. Fix up and dress accordingly like a man your own age. Bro, who are you, bro? Who are you, bro? Doesn't have a profile picture. Oh my gosh, bro. This shit is so sad. Okay, I think overtraining is impossible. Your body can adapt to anything with enough sleep and decent nutrition. Your body has to, bro. The amount of times I'm gonna say this shit, is like insane. All right. So here's the thing. When you play football or you do wrestling or you do basketball in high school or track, you are overtraining, literally, and then your body gets used to it, right? Because your body adapts, just like he said. So if you, like me and my friends, bro, we used to, when I first started taking caffeine, which I thought caffeine was steroids, bro, because I didn't take caffeine until I was like 19. I took pre-workout. I thought that shit was steroids. Like, yeah, Japan man, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't like losers, bro. I don't like losers. You're out. All right, but like first time I started taking caffeine, I was like 19. I thought that shit was fucking steroids, bro. You feel me? So I started doing, like, me and my boys were doing like fucking 40 sets of shit. Like, I don't know. I remember we did this workout. I think we were sore for the entire year. I swear to God. We did like this shoulder and leg workout because we were inspired by Jeff Syed, right? I think we were literally sore for like the entire year. I felt that shit for the entire year, bro. Literally. And no. Like I said, I didn't drink caffeine. So I only drank, yeah, the original Jack was good, or Mesomorph is pretty strong. But I only drank, it was the basic C4 with like 125 milligrams of caffeine, which to me, that was the most I ever had. So, yo, I was going crazy in that motherfucker. Japan man got a big ass, yeah, he got a big ass stomach, bro. I just, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. I say this all the time. Listen, as an undisciplined, out of shape dude with no profile picture, all right, and like 0 subscribers, which means 0 likes on all your stuff, you're not gonna come into my comment section and try to say some shit and get likes. We're not doing that shit. You're not about to ratio me, bro. You're not about to, bro. Go work on yourself and make your own page. If you have some great content, I will actually follow you, bro. If you have some good content and you actually in shape, I will follow your ass, bro. I'll be like, okay, this is kind of cool. Bro, caffeine doesn't work on me. I'm gonna have to snort some coke. Sounds great, bro. Sounds great. No, I don't know what kind of caffeine you're taking, or if you're taking if you're just doing like espresso, or you're actually doing pre-workouts. Or I could actually watch Demon Slayer in theaters right now because that shit came out in Japan like a month ago, and it came out in Thailand like last week or some shit. Please do more live streams. These streams are really entertaining, inspirational. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But coffee good in the evening. I mean, if you don't want to sleep, yeah, you'll be, bro. If you drink pre-workout, you know, close to bedtime, you're gonna be doing, you know, you're gonna be fucking standing up in bed and shit. I mean, listen, nothing could mess up my sleep personally because I prioritize my sleep no matter what. All right, now I sleep on every plane I've ever been on, bro. I sleep. I don't care if it's one, bro. I literally fell asleep on a 1 hour flight, bro. I was wide awake too. I was like, yo, I'm not sleeping on this flight. This is the first one I'm not sleeping on. I was knocked out, bro. I was literally, bro. I think I was unconscious, bro. I was unconscious, dog. I swear to God, bro. No clue why, bro. I think the turbulence be making me go to sleep, bro. I started watching Solo Leveling because of you. Thank you. Down 150 pounds. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Do you get your body fat checked at the hospital? I think they do. What do they do at the hospital? MRI scans and shit like that. That shit would be expensive though. So you can do in bodies at certain nutrition stores, certain gyms, and then DEXA scans at certain facilities. Just type it into Google. Good careers to pursue when I'm gonna be rich. I'm 18, about to start college. You can do a trade. I would recommend a trade, or I mean, I can't recommend anything to you honestly. You got to do what you want to do because it doesn't really. Yeah, you got to do what you want to do, what you can tolerate. I'm not gonna say what you're passionate about because you might be passionate about gooning or some shit like. I'm just kidding. You might be passionate about like painting or something like that, and that's gonna take a while to manifest. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to have something solid on the way, but you got to do something you can tolerate. Do I need to cut more calories to get to 15%? I just feel so upset that I'm still 188 and only losing 3% body fat. I mean, how long did it take you to lose 3% body fat, though? I just take Transparent Labs, stem-free, pre-workout, and add 100 milligram caffeine. Okay, that's pretty solid. Now, listen, if you do the stack, if you stack a pre-workout that has caffeine with a pre-workout that doesn't have caffeine, that's like the greatest combination because the stem free is going to have more arginine, more citrulline, so you'll get a better pump, and then you'll get the caffeine and a little bit more arginine from the pre-workout with caffeine in it. But the pre-workout caffeine in it is going to have a little bit of that stuff, just not a lot. It took like 3 weeks. You lost 3% body fat in 3 weeks, and you're complaining. That's like literally impossible to lose that. Well, I mean that's very fucking fast. That's very fast to lose 3% body fat in 3 weeks. You're being super impatient. You're being insanely impatient. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That's super impatient. I would expect to lose 3% body fat in 6 to 8 weeks. You know what I mean? I'd be fine with that. As long as I'm listen, if I was working out for 8 weeks and I see 1% loss, I'm like, yo, that's motion. All I need to see is motion. That's all I need. Y'all be motherfucking impatient. How long did it take you to gain 20, get to 28% body fat? Probably years. Crazy. I know you hate fasting, especially if your diet is not in check. How do you feel throwing a 3-day fast in your diet on point? If your diet's been on point for 6 months. If it's been on point for 6 months straight, why are you thinking about fasting? You should be shredded. I don't get it. When I take pre-workout, I have a great day. Type shit, bro. Type shit. If it was his first 3 weeks, I mean he's 28% body fat though, so you can go from 28%, especially if you had a lot of water weight, because that machine will probably read some of the water weight as well. But you could definitely lose your first 3% in 3 weeks, unless you can't go from 12% to 9% in 3 weeks. You can go from 28 to 25 in 3 weeks. You feel me? But it's probably gonna slow down after that. I have zero interest in tracking calories. If you eat healthy, you're fine. You know what I mean? Tracking calories is to raise your awareness of the calories you're consuming. And I had a lot of fat to lose, like 70 pounds. Oh, yeah, then just keep going. Just keep going. Is it worth it to work 2 jobs? It depends if it's sustainable, or you can go back to school or find different jobs. It's up to you. I buy Nox, arginine, citrulline, caffeine, beta alanine, and mix it up. That's cheating, bro. You buy them all separately. That's smart as shit, bro. That is smart as shit. How long to go from 15 to 10? If you really lock in from 15 to 10, that shit should take you around. It can take you around 8 weeks. Obviously, it can happen if you literally just go super aggressive. It can happen in like 6, but 8 weeks should be good, or 12 if you're like going a little bit slower, so it can be more sustainable. But best believe 15 to 10 is a crazy amount. You're gonna look way fucking different. You're gonna look like, dang, bro, he looks good. He works out to like that nigga's on gear. That's what's gonna change. I don't know if you answered or not, but what you eat after workout in the gym when hungry. I don't base stuff off of the gym. I I go to the gym when I can. If I go in the morning, I'll go fasted. If I go later at night, it's probably after a meal. But I just eat the same calories. I don't really care about putting my food around the gym. I know scientifically it's like, oh, make sure you eat before and after the gym. But when I repped 405, I didn't eat food. Like when I rep 405 on squat, I didn't eat food. When I bench 405, I didn't eat food. When I deadlifted like 650, I didn't eat food. So it's like, I don't know. It's up to you though how you feel. Obviously, I drank water and shit like that. I'm not actually raw dogging the gym. I'm drinking water. Just started my second job. True pain only for a year until I go to trade school. Gotcha, gotcha. Like, I mean, if you do it until you go to trade school, as long as you have a plan afterwards, you're good. Because then you have hope at the end of the tunnel. 20 to 12% is a journey. You'll look like a completely different person. How much protein should you be eating? At least one, zero point 0.8 to 1 gram per pound lean body mass, which is, most. I mean, it's not as much as you think. How many calories were you eating to get to 10, bro? 2K feels like I'm dying, but that's probably what'll get me there. Yeah. 2K is definitely probably around the range you need. You might have to go down to 1,800 depending on your height and weight, to be honest. You might even have to go down to 1,500 depending on your height and weight, which is another reason why it's pretty hard for most people to get down there. Because your body, especially, listen, all you active people, bro, I feel sorry for y'all active people, man, because it's like since you're so active, that's what your body's used to. That's like your activity level and shit like that, right? So when you decrease your calories, you're probably gonna be like, fuck, I'm tired of shit. So you decrease your activity significantly. Like, I mean, like going from 10K steps to like 1K steps or some shit like that. You try to reduce your activity significantly, but it's like your metabolism is like used to you being super active. So you're decreasing your calories, yes, but since you decrease your activity, it's basically like you're eating the same that you were before. When I take pre, I start having itches everywhere. That's just beta alanine. Get pre-workout without beta alanine and you'll be fine. How do you define if you're 9 or 10%? You just get a body fat scan. It's literally the fastest way. Now, if you got like 4 veins in your abs, then you're probably pretty close. You feel me? The second job is a warehouse job at 429. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, yeah, if it's like cutting into your, I mean, it's just up to you though. It's just up to you. Yeah, I was at 1,500 calories a day 2 weeks ago and was having mood swings. Only mood swings, bro? That's it? Bro, I would be motherfucking pissed, bro. I would be literally super pissed. No trolling shit. This sounds like trolling shit, so it literally sounds like trolling shit. All right, what's happening, brother? Fly you out, lean. What's good, Bill? What's good, man? What's good? What's good? Listen, most, like I said, I don't know if I think I did say this in a video, but most concepts and most answers to questions come from a mindset, not generally just a like not just like a actual like actionable steps. Like, you don't need actionable steps for everything in your life. You need a philosophy, principles, and a mindset that that will apply to everything. Because a lot of questions that you guys have was like, yo, how do I keep this chick? This is that. It's like, are you on your purpose? Are you in abundance mindset? Clearly not. You know what I mean? If you were, you wouldn't have this question. So, and another thing is, people will be like, yo, I'm on body game and I'm red pill. They say some shit like that. And they ask me a question that shows that they're not. And I'm like, bro, you're clearly probably 20% body fat and don't have abundance mindset, bro. What do you think about the efficiency of full body split? Yeah, I don't like the full body split. I think I don't know why people keep promoting that shit. Unless you're like a beginner woman, you don't need to do that shit. Just do push pull fucking legs or do upper lower, so you can actually hit the muscles more precisely instead of doing full body split. Now, if you're playing football and you're doing full body split, you're also sprinting and running and shit, and you're doing mostly compound movements, so that doesn't really count. So I know you guys are gonna be like, well, football is kind of like a football. Sometimes the coach will be like, we're doing upper today or lower, or sometimes they'll be like, we're doing full body. But the exercises are literally all compound, and you're sprinting outside, and you're tackling, and you're juking. Like, how often do you change your workout plan? You can literally not change your workout plan ever, and you'd still get results. You just keep adding weight. Hey, get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Appreciate you, Judah. Hit 211 this week, floating between 211 and 212. It's 30 pounds down from surgeries. We out here. Also, I was looking. We're dressed up as Kratos for a convention. Good shit, bro. Good shit, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You still in Thailand? Probably, bro. Probably, dog. Probably. Probably, bro. Yeah. Listen, like I told y'all, we're going to have a meetup in Houston. All right. Alpha Land. Since that's like my favorite gym. I actually Before that though, I gotta check out that one gym that Alex Eubank was going to in the what's that city called? This shit was like in Maryland or some shit. I gotta check out that gym because that shit looks fire as shit. I might do a meetup over there. That shit looks fire as hell. But then I don't even know who lives in Maryland, bro. What even is a Maryland, bro? I don't like. I don't even know where that is, bro. No, it's not DMV Iron. It's like damn, it's like dang, bro. He would always mention that shit. It's like it was definitely like like a aesthetic gym because like a social media type gym. But there's like three of them though. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. If you're PPL twice a week, do you add weight on your workouts per week or on the second half of the week of it? It depends on how long how you're recovering. Because if you're getting super lean and you're doing 6 days a week, you're just gonna want to maintain strength at that point. Like you dip below that 12%. At that point, all you got to do is just maintain strength. Like you're like getting stronger at that stage because you're in the last stages. If you're trying to get from 12 to like 9% or 12 to 10, you're super close. So yeah. Shout out to you for putting us on Growing Under. I thought no one watched that video. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I told y'all, man. I told you. Honestly, like if you really brush your teeth and you use Listerine for like 7 days, bro, your teeth are gonna be pretty white. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. All right, do you rap? I know Snoop Dogg. Impossible to focus in Alphaland, all that cake, bro. Imagine thinking you can focus in Houston in general, bro. I told you I went there for a week, bro, and I didn't even do anything crazy. I didn't even go to clubs, and I saw more cheeks than my fucking bro. I was like, bro, how am I seeing this many? Like it was a cheek. It's a cheek apocalypse over there, bro. It's insane. It's literally a baddie apocalypse over there. All right, appreciate, bro. How to spell biatonally pre? I don't know what that means. But appreciate the super chat, but I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what you're saying. What do you think about semen retention? Like I said, bro, the act of semen retention, if you're not smashing chicks, right, then yeah, you should be semen retenting automatically. It's not, you shouldn't really be thinking about that. You should just be semen retenting. You feel me? Yeah, you should be semen retenting. Simple. I have to find out DMV Iron might be the best new gym in the area. What is that gym called, bro? It was like, all I know is like, anytime, listen, I'll tell you, anytime an influencer goes to the gym and I watch a video, the lighting's always crazy. So it always got like those lights and shit. Because lighting's crazy. Bro, if you shoot S-Log 3 at any of those gyms, bro, holy shit, bro. The content is insane. Cake in the gym is the best pre-workout. I'm telling you, bro. It really is, bro. It's some motivation. I ain't gonna lie. It's just me. I am struggling to find what will make me lots of money. How do I find my path? I mean, just keep grinding. Keep grinding. Keep looking, though. The more you look, the more you find. Asking, you shall find. Like, that's how it really works. Like, when someone wants to get lean, right? Like A Boogie said in his song, he used to type in how to make $1 million on Google, right? You have to first, write down your goal, right? Look at it, read it, focus on it, obsess over it. Because if you don't write it down, focus on it, and make it a goal, then you're never going to try to find solutions for it. That's what most people do with their fitness. They're like, dang, how do I get lean? And that's where they stop. They watch a few videos, few transformations. They don't apply anything. They don't write down any goals. And then it's 10 years later. The red lights, nah, bro. It's like, let me see. I'm about to look it up right now. Give me a second. Damn, bro. I'm looking it up right now. Let me see, bro. I forget what it's called, bro. No, it's not that one. Damn, I forgot. I gotta watch that Alex Eubank video again. It's an old one though, because he used to go to some gym all the fucking time in it was either Baltimore or Maryland. I'm pretty sure Baltimore is in Maryland, but it was in the DMV area somewhere. I can't remember where. Let's see. No, it's not any of these. Damn. I forget what it's called, bro. Yeah, I forget what it's called. Performance, Urban Athletic. No, it's not that one. It's not that one either. Oh, bro, Houston, bro, you can go to a regular like Planet Fitness in Houston and you'll just see cheeks everywhere, bro. Like you're just chilling at Planet Fitness and it's a cheek apocalypse over there. Like you're like, what's going on here, bro? Like you talking about just dump truck itis everywhere, bro. What's your go-to bicep and tricep? For bicep, just do hammer curls for the peak or regular curls. Triceps, just do some close grip bench. Actually, That's more of like that's probably what I used to do. I don't really do close grip bench like that. Like tricep push downs, or some reverse grip push downs. Simple, simple. It might be way out, about yeah. It's probably yeah. I think it's way out. I think it's way out because he would always drive there. Like it would be a long time. I live in DC, but they got some cool gyms out Baltimore from when I gotcha. You have helped me go from 40 to 25, focusing on getting to 15, then 12 to 10. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Houston got the thickest women, bro. Listen, I'm gonna have to spin the block on Houston because I'm still not sure. My mind still hasn't processed what I saw with it, bro. I was like, bro, what's going on over here? I mean, obviously, I lived in Tally for a year, so like Tally was crazy type shit. You feel me? Obviously, because it's a college town. But so like, bro, all college towns are pretty crazy, bro. Like a lot of you guys who have a scarcity mindset, bro. I know you think you guys say scarcity. I say scarcity. Just like I just started saying vlogs, I used to say vlog. I'm still gonna say vlog though. But anyways, a lot of you guys who have scarcity mindset, right? The issue is you guys have never been on college campus. Period. You haven't seen Hush type shit. I do reverse hand, bro. Upper chest like the hardest muscle to grow. Honestly, bro, like it literally is. The way to really grow your upper chest is to get your front delt stronger, get your mid and lower chest looking decent, and then you get your low body fat percentage. Because my brothers and then some of my friends, them motherfuckers could be 20% body fat and they'll have some titties, but they'll have a big ass upper chest. Me, I gotta be super lean for my upper chest to even pop. The husband 20% body fat year round, 3 leg days a week, bro. 20% body fat in their ass, bro. And like 1% body fat in their arms and their waist. I swear to God, bro. Should be crazy. I lived in Cali years ago. I went to FAMU, bro. I went to FAMU in 2014, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was wild, bro. I like being this one, but if I was in Houston, I'd be going crazy. Too much to resist. Honestly, I don't believe in temptation until I fucking went over there, bro. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy out here type shit, bro. Like, it was just, I'm talking, you know a city's crazy when you can feel, like, you can feel the energy. When you can feel energy in regular places, you're like, okay, this is an issue. You're supposed to go to clubs and, like, bars to feel certain energy, or, like, college campuses. And Houston is just, it doesn't matter where you are, you can just feel the energy. It's like, yo, yo. Message has been on repeat every day. People have hard heads. Yes, sir. Best cities to live where there was a very low American black population. Bro, what? Hey, bro. Hey, King Chris, I didn't know you're in the KKK, bro. But you're probably gonna have to go to Tennessee then, bro. Yeah, man. So hey, if you don't like the American black population, man, here's the thing: we're only about 13% of the entire nation. So I'm sure you can find some places, in Georgia outside of Atlanta, there's not a lot of my kind there. Or you can go to the Midwest, bro. But yeah, didn't know you were in the Triple K, sir. But yeah, enjoy yourself, man. Sorry, that I offend you with my presence. So, all right, losing 2 pounds a week too fast. It depends, bro, how lean you are. In your initial stages, weight wise, you'll be losing water weight and stuff like that. So yeah, which Sony camera do you use? I use a A6700 and a Sony A7R2. I live in Alabama. Hey, I forgot to mention Alabama. Yeah, bro. Listen, King Chris, do some searching in Alabama. Wait, aren't you black, bro? Let me see if you're black. Cause they might. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, you can't go to those places, bro. They ain't gonna fuck with you, bro. I think the interview with your bro, he mentioned he did 1,000 push-ups a day, and no wonder his upper chest is so big. Nah, you got to see him do flat chest though. I mean flat bench. Bro would look at every time I'm like, all right, we're about to do a chest workout. As soon as I say the word chest, he gets the upper chest pump, and then I'm like, dang, bro, that should be pissing me off, bro. As soon as I say, hey, we're finna work chest today, he already has an upper chest pump. I'm like, all right, never mind, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, we're gonna do Smith machine incline, but you already have an upper chest. Like, what's going on, bro? Literally just got to the gym, like, hey, chest day. As soon as I say the word chest, his upper chest responds to this shit. It's just crazy. Michigan is nice. I never been to Michigan. Alabama was ghetto. Uh, Dude lives in the hood and wonders why he's fatigued. I mean, there's literally like, not gonna lie, bro. You got to live in to get fatigued. You really do got to be in the hood though. You got to be in the hood to be fatigued, or you got to be in like a super hood area to be fatigued. Because like I said, surprisingly, or maybe if you're in Atlanta or actual Houston, I would never live in actual Houston. I would live outside the city. You feel me? What body fat percentage should you start eating more egg whites rather than regular eggs? It's all about your calories. You can still eat whole eggs. I eat whole eggs when I get lean. I don't care. Jimmy Stock, appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Been lifting for the past year, but your advice on eating mindset has taken my progress to another level. Hitting the gym daily, losing fat, gaining strength, and feeling unstoppable. Thanks for pushing me to lock in. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What I noticed when I was training for the past 10 years was that I would say stuff that my coaches would say to me when I was playing football and stuff like that, which means pretty straightforward stuff. But on social media, I would see people saying other stuff, and I was like, wait, why are they saying other stuff? So when I got on YouTube, I just started saying all the shit that's like, yo, like that just is straightforward because that's what people need to hear. Like, because if you go on social media, they're like, no, it's okay, man. If you're feeling sick, take a cheat day, take a rest day, take some Ozempic to lose weight. It might be your genetics. And I'm like, yo, you need a fifth grade education and know how to lose fat. And then like the medical field just overcomplicates everything because they'll be like, oh, it might be genetics. No, it's not. It's never genetics. From what I've seen personally, like I said, I've helped women with PCOS lose fat and all that stuff. It's about really holding yourself accountable every day. And that's the hardest part because you can do it 5 days a week. That's cool. But you got to do it 7 days a week because those 2 days that you don't hold yourself accountable and you go on autopilot, they could offset the 5 days that you were locked in. How many lean bulks have you done? I think I bulked like I did like I did like one dirty ass bulk because there was really no like lean bulks were 300 to 500 calorie surpluses with whole foods. A dirty bulk was like 500 plus. You know what I mean? So I was doing that. I was doing like 500 plus calories or whatever. Um, yeah, that's what I was doing. So I guess that was a fucking dirty bulk or a regular bulk. But I did that for like my first one was like 7 months. And then my second one was like, I don't fucking know, like probably like 2 years, bro. Like just fucking 2 years. That's how you put on muscle though. You really if I were to main gain, I would gain less fat though. Unfortunately, there was none of this main gaining lean bulking stuff. It wasn't popular. It was like you bulk, which is 500 calorie surplus, or you dirty bulk, which is just you literally just eat whatever the fuck you want to, which is what a lot of people were doing on specifically YouTube. Definitely too many YNs in the city. I'm gonna be in the burbs. Baddie got to meet me at the hotel. Oh man, do I have associates or bachelor's in nursing? Listen, I don't even care. I don't claim myself to be a nurse anymore because I don't like how the medical system is. Type shit. Don't mean you help with PCOS did they become fertile? I mean they're already fertile, like before as well, but it just reduces their symptoms because what exacerbates their symptoms when they're actually you know feeling all the symptoms. They have the issues of bloating and all that shit. It's just because they're eating processed sugar because they already have insulin resistance. So if they want to reduce their insulin resistance and they want to reduce their fat and reduce the symptoms, get their hormones in check, they just literally eat whole foods and in a deficit and lift weights and they're fine. Like that's all it is. All that complicated stuff on TikTok, like, oh my god, you don't understand my body. The solution that the doctors give them is literally calorie deficit, avoid processed sugars, and lift weights. Reduce body fat percentage. That is the solution. But it just gets packaged in you know, different fonts basically. I'm at 14% right now, but don't have that much mass. Should I get to 10 first? I don't know what don't have much mass means to you because I can't really see your profile picture or anything. But I don't know what's your height and weight. Because honestly, having less, I don't know if you call it less mass, but having a moderate amount of mass and low body fat looks more aesthetic in my opinion. My girl's mad overweight, can't run, and blames on her hormones. How do I dump her nicely? Just imagine what she would do if the roles were switched. But yeah, try to dump her nicely. But yeah, you got to get out of there, bro. That's some bad energy to be around. Unless, yeah, that's some bad energy to be around. Because the only part of a girl that should be fat is the tits and the ass, bro. Because best believe if you're a big back, bro. I mean, if you were lean and you get with the chick and then you turn into a big back, I mean, she might stay with you, but she's definitely smashing someone else because she's like, yo, this is not who I fell in love with, straight up. I mean, you might never find out because you're not gonna go through the phone. You see what I'm saying? But like, yeah, just go through the phone. She's probably hitting up one of my homeboys or some shit. Your videos are right. Guys don't understand how hard it is to be competitive in life. I'm 25, won't be up on my grind even more. Think about life like you do sports. Or sports are a good representation for men's lives. All right. Like it's a great representation. Like you got to grind every day. You get yelled at every day, but you're held accountable every day. And you got to look in the mirror and be like, wait, why am I the third string cornerback? It's not because of genetics. It's because you got burnt in practice every day. You need to lock in, study, obsess. In your opinion, what are the percentage of women that are hus and wifey materials? In my opinion, bro, listen, we can solve all this if chicks had body count on their forehead, and if you went through chicks' phones, it'd be like 100%, bro. I swear to God, bro. The shit would be like 100%. Bro, 95% is, bro. There's a lot of chicks out here, bro. 95% is crazy, bro. I would listen. I think everything is based on, like, if you read some evolutionary books and shit like that, everything's really just based on evolution. Now, like wifey material it depends. Like like what age is she? Like what are you guys talking about? You guys talking about a chick who's been raised to be a wife her entire life or something like that? I mean, it depends on what society you're looking, because the society has to be literally like centered around making women wives, bro. But even with social media, they're still gonna see other ways to live, and it's gonna excite them and shit like that. But the society has to be built around like making them wives, because I feel like thoughts on foreigner females versus domestic in U.S. I don't really listen. I don't really know. I can't really speak on that because um I've only been to the touristy cities, I guess, in Thailand. All right, so I can't really. I guess I can't really speak on that shit. You feel me? Because I mean, but at the same time, like I said, because I know some chicks, I link with some chicks. Obviously, nothing serious, and I see like some weeks later some shit. They got like some dude that just moved over and he's paying for all her shit and like wifing her up and like posting her and shit like that. I'm like, yo, y'all are just not on game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. People be moving out here and wifing red flags, bro. Like they be wifing red flags. It's crazy to me. You almost hit a Shima. Hell no, bro. It's pretty, bro. It's actually pretty obvious out here, bro. It's actually pretty obvious out here. That shit. What is MP? What is MPJ though? I don't know what the fuck that means. But bro, it's like I don't care where you go. Usually when a foreigner goes somewhere, they have a misconception. It's like, listen, if someone doesn't get play and they go somewhere where it's pay for play and they could actually afford to pay for play, they're gonna think that they're actually getting play. And it's like, nah, bro. It's like, nah. You feel me? Like it's like, I don't know. Like like I said, from what I seen, bro, if a dude's wife and a chick up, first of all, you already know that like a tatted chick, you can have fun with a tatted chick, bro. Go ahead, but wifing up a tatted chick is crazy. It's crazy. So if you come over here and you wife up a tatted chick or a single mom, it's because the dudes, the native dudes didn't want her, because the native dudes be locked in, bro. They be getting the wifeable chicks. Look up Michael Michael Porter Jr. news, you'll know. Seriously? That can't be real, bro. I don't even who is it. Michael Porter Jr. I don't even know who that is actually. You mean Kevin Porter Jr.? I never heard of Michael. I don't know. I don't know. They all got the same names. I don't even know these days. But yeah, like all that. Listen, what I believe, bro. Um, and me put in the Nuggets. Oh, see, bro, I thought that was Kevin. So who the hell is Kevin Porter Jr.? Is that a made up person? Am I making that up? I'm just making that up at this point. But yeah, bro, like I said, I believe, bro. I believe that most most chicks are cooked, but then at the same time, it's like you got to realize like how natural is this without society forcing some shit. How natural is the monogamy shit, bro? Without society forcing shit, and with birth control and equal wages and shit like that. You just gotta look at the situation. Now Kevin was beating bitches. He's on the Bucks. Damn, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that was the because I remember every time I think Kevin Porter Jr. I'm like, oh yeah, he's the amateur boxer, bro, slash NBA player, basically. Yeah, but yeah. Every time I think about it, shit, I like when I hear like the first couple of times I heard chicks say like, yeah, I was with him, but we're taking a break, and he's just like, I don't know. He's just too soft. Like I kept hearing chicks with their dual mating strategies and all this other shit and like all these options and going by their emotions and shit like that. I was like, how actually natural is this monogamy shit? And it needs to be like if it's not enforced by society and like government and shit like that, it's not gonna fucking happen. You know what I mean? Like if it's not enforced, like you guys have to stay together, and not cheat, or one of you guys gets the the execution chair or some shit, or one of you guys will be on death row. Like if you cheat, then people will be more locked in on the shit. But it's not enforced. It's not taken seriously. Like literally, just the way. Like no one should talk about marriage like it's a joke. Like everyone should be like when people say yeah I got married, people should be like yo that's amazing bro, congratulations bro. And that's how it should be. But like as soon as someone's like yeah I'm married, it's like oh yeah you're cooked. Or it's like oh she yeah that girl I just dated she was married. It's like wait what? That's like a normal thing these days. You know what I mean? Like oh yeah I was dating her but she was married so I had to stop. That shouldn't ever be a conversation. Just think about how crazy that sounds, bro. Just the fact that it's a possibility. But like if you went to the gym and there was like a 70% chance you did everything right, but there was a 70% chance you wouldn't get results. A lot of people wouldn't go to the gym. That's pretty much how divorce is. It's like seven. What is it? 70, 60%. Should I give up on the soulmate journey? These statistics are completely against my favor. Do what you want to, bro. Do what you want to, bro. Do what you want to. Though. Just don't like the first chick that gives you attention. Don't wife her up, bro, because you're gonna be blind. Who do you think usually wins with the huzz? The pretty boy, MGK, looking motherfucker, or the masculine dude? Body game depends on the chick and depends on their energy too. Did Travis Hunter get a divorce? No. Body game with the clout is meta, bro. Type shit, bro. But the easiest way to get clout is like, if you want to get social media clout though, easiest way to get social media clout is body game, bro. That's like it's almost impossible to be in shape and have a clean cut. Even some people who are quote unquote chopped, they still they're in shape and they get hella huzz on social media. So it's like it's almost impossible to have a good physique and not get followers on social media. It's impossible because it's gonna be like, oh wow, most people don't look like him, and there's billions of users from everyone on social media. They're just gonna follow you. It's impossible not to. You think having kids is a scam? No. If you can take care of them and shit like that, you're good to go. If you got if you got retirement, if you got their college fund ready, if you're balling, if you've spent time with a lot of chicks and you find your soulmate and you want to have kids, then do the shit. But if you are like if you got $0 in your bank account and your girl got 80K in debt and you guys have a kid, I mean you're cooked. How often would you post, bro? Just post every day, bro. Listen, there is no such thing as like posting techniques on social media. You got to post every fucking day to have a chance. Every day you don't post, people don't know you exist. All right, because it's an online ether. All right, every time you don't post, you don't exist. So I know you guys might be like, "Oh my god, that post was so good! Like, I think I look great," and I posted, and I go to your page, you have 7 posts. That's a joke, bro. Now, if you have 7 posts and you started your account 3 days ago, that's fine. But if you have 7 posts and you started your account 3 years ago, you're not even trying. You're not even close to the bare minimum. I don't plan on getting married, so I don't know when to have kids. Around 50. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that like, listen, that whole conversation. Listen, if you're straight as far as like you feel me, your money's good and you're ready to have a kid, then have a kid, bro. But it's all up to you. It's all up to your decision. As long as you know what comes with it and you're ready to take care of them, and and you like it's basically if you're ready to take care of them is what I would say. Just don't be bringing like don't bring a kid into the world and you got your own issues and you got your own discipline issues. Like don't be what I'm saying. And then the chick is like cooked as well. Got to make 6 figures. Nah, definitely not 6 figures. Definitely like mid to high 6 figures, bro. Like if you're making 120K, that shit ain't gonna do nothing with kids, bro. That's not gonna. They need to be set up, bro. Like what y'all don't know is like these like because like I said, I went to family or whatever. It's like all black folks, cool. I went to UF, bro. The white folks and their parents, bro, they locked them in. Like they're like, oh yeah, like my parents paid for my car and my college. Like they're locked in. That's why they're set up for success. So definitely be making more than 100. Like be bringing in a lot of money, have a lot saved, have everything ready for your kids, bro. Because if you make like a 100K a year, and your wife is staying at home or something like that, and you have a kid, you're cooked. Like unless you're investing really well and you already have a lot saved up, like you're behind everybody else. Like the trust me, the white folks, bro, they got like a college fund ready. They got everything ready for the kid. Like, yeah, we got 200K ready for their college, and we got a trust fund of 2 million for them. Like that's what they got ready. You feel me? So definitely have that ready for them so they can be in the best position of all time. You know what I mean? if I'm not into unique cause indication, it's completely on me. Like that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That would definitely like, put your kid like you wouldn't. No one would care about having kids. Like you making 500K a year, some shit like that. But you invest most of it and you have properties and shit like that. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good. All right. That's what a lot of the white folks be doing. Like I seen like my homeboy, one of my best friends, bro. He's in the most beautiful situation, bro. His parents covered like everything. That shit changed the way I think. You feel me? Like just watching the situation changed the way I think because everything about his life was proactive because his parents looked out for him. You're supposed to look out for your kids. You're not supposed to just like have your kids and be like, all right, go figure it out. You better make more money than I did. Like what, bro? You're supposed to set them up for success, but instill in them mentally exactly how to operate in the world. You know what I mean? Don't be like, damn, bro, we're cooked. Hopefully this little nigga make it to the NFL or some shit. Which is what a lot of parents do. They're like, damn, I had a kid, I'm not ready for it. They leave. And the mom's like, yo, this nigga better make it to the NFL or we're cooked. You know what I mean? We are cooked if he doesn't make it to the NFL type shit. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the NFL, as soon as you make it to the NFL, you get a 3-year, $4 million contract. You give it to everybody in your family. You get hurt, and now you have $0. Back to square one. I grew up with a home. I know plenty of kids who didn't either. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, if you especially if you grew up in a bad situation, that's even more motivation to put your kids in the best situation. You know what I mean? Because you saw the struggles that you had, and it is actually crazy because there is like a lot of kids that just like they literally just go to school and they're like, I'm gonna get a 3.5 average in high school. I'll do community college for 2 years. Okay, and then my parents will pay for this and that, and they'll give me a car and pay for this. So you don't go into debt in college because the parents paid for shit. And then so you save the whole time, and you're staying with your parents, and they're cool and shit like that. You feel me? And they give you a car, so you're not paying a car note or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. Then you get a BBL chick pregnant, and she take the bag type shit. You feel me, bro? Listen. Never give them your real name, bro. Type shit. Never give them your real name. Never give them a DNA test, bro. That's it. I'm getting the military to pay for my everything. That's smart. That's smart too. That's smart. That's smart. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna be out, man. Y'all stay blessed. Stay blessed, man. I gotta hit boxing. Oh shit, I'm late for boxing. Yeah, stay blessed, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're watching this on a replay, go ahead and hashtag replay type shit.